that can kill people is exposure, much like the latest Legend of Zelda game, which is Legend of Zelda Elf vs. Wild, and Wild wins. Wild has lightning bolts. Because you're always gonna die in Legend of Zelda thinking, I don't need the hang glider, I can survive that fall. It's the top 3 things that kill off any player character in Dungeons & Dragons or Pathfinder is falling damage, drowning, not knowing when the GM is being sarcastic. I don't know, Ben. Why don't you try and finger the drow?
Okay.
You find cobwebs, and you're poisoned.
Oh, that got dark and under real fast.
I try to seduce the beholder. I tell him beauty is in the eye of you.
He gives you the stink eye, and then the laser eye. Because it's a beholder, you idiots.
Here's a horror movie in 2 lines.
She had an opinion. She posted it on Tumblr.
Now, Attack on Titan is about people on the screaming edge of horror. The first 3 episodes, it is terrifying. And then 3 episodes later, it gets exhausting. And then 3 more later, it just kind of gets funny. Because you sustain that level of unadulterated panic. Oh my God, they're bursting through the walls! We're all gonna die! We're all gonna die! It's like, yes, I've worked retail during the Christmas holiday as well. I'm sorry. They look like people, but they're gonna devour our bodies and souls! Yeah, welcome to Boss Cops, kids. I'm on 7 back-to-back 14-hour clopen shifts on Black Friday weekend and the store CD is stuck on Feliz Navidad. I'm trapped in purgatory without the benefits. Oh good, it's the day after Christmas. Return day. Give me my drawer, Becky. I'll see you on the halls of Valhalla. Dive, son, dive. The holiday season, for all of you who've ever worked retail, is sustained psychological torture. And there's apparently a war on Christmas. If there's a war on Christmas in America, then there's a war on the sun during the day. Then there is a war on salt in the ocean during high tide. We need a season to detox and get rid of Christmas songs because you should never hear a sane person say, this mix is awesome. You know what would be great? Some Christmas music. Yeah, man, I've got some, Fiona Apple on here. I got some later Gwen Stefani solo stuff, and I threw in Bing Crosby's White Christmas. Is this why you gave me lotion and told me to put it back in the basket? I'm gonna get out of the car right now. Because Christmas music is just as dumb as club music. All club music the last decade has been, I'm in a club, in a club, in a club, in a club. These my boys, we're in a club, in a club, in a... Oh my God, we're in a club, in a club, in a club. This guy's buying me drinks, Jackie, we're in a club. They're in a club, in a club. Christmas music is the same way. There are songs that just tell you what time of year it is. It's Christmas time now. Now it's Christmas time, Christmas. Now for Christmas time! I would feel so much better if just for an hour, every radio station just played death metal screaming the word Christmas, and then it went back to regular business. Just dealt with it. Just made it go away. And even if that, maybe we should just have a Christmas music season to celebrate the end of the Christmas music season. That's what all February should be, is, dear God, we made it through again. So let's have some sequels to Christmas songs. It's like some of them are just obscure and outdated and make no sense. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Okay, let's get Holly's consent first before we string up her entrails around the walls and spread her thinner than a Yuri on Ice fan theory. Let's have some sequels. Granddad hunted down Rudolph and got revenge for Grandma. But baby, it's unnaturally warm outside. Get out now. Now's your chance to run. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Get back in the box in the attic, you plastic lie. Or for you all-naturals, oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. You're shedding worse than the cat. You're stinky and brown. Get out of my house. The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al Yankovic. I know it doesn't fit with the rest of the songs. I think it's a good song. I think more people should know it. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is a new bird. And the bluebird also came back too. Turns out it's unseasonably warm because enough of it to have a second spring, and now the local wildlife are starving themselves from overpopulation, but climate change is a lie because emails! On the first day after Christmas, I threw up behind my true love's back. 12 iTunes gift cards, everything from Loot Crate, much cheaper on eBay, 9 Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. Why weren't you listening? You know I hate their coffee. Starbucks or get out. 6 Overwatch kids. 5 cards from your siblings. I'm not learning your nieces and nephews' names! 4 socks that don't fit, 3 obscure pop figurines, 2 anime cell phone charms, and your dad's Make America Great Again. Return it to its point of origin. Support something else now. Because you need an imagination to work for Marvel Comics. You need an imagination just to believe that Spider-Man villains are a threat. They're just old guys in hand-me-down fursuits. They're not even threats. The Vulture, an old guy in a hang glider. That's not a threatening villain. Doc Ock, the old weird steampunk guy who never drops out of character. Not a threat. The Rhino. I wonder what he does. He's just a bitch juggernaut. It doesn't even work. Or Spider-Man's greatest villain, the Scorpion. A bug dude with an angry butt. Any version is just swinging his hiney. That's not a threat. Or the Green Goblin, which is just the Hobgoblin, but with mold. Maybe he'll give Spider-Man the sniffles. Venom! There's a great villain. No, Venom is literally a guy wearing a hand-me-down t-shirt from Peter Parker. He is literally both the t-shirt you got from your ex-girlfriend and the ex-girlfriend. Then one of my all-time favorites, secretly, I should tell you this, my all-time favorite Spider-Man villain in terms of ridiculous, Kraven the Hunter. Okay, the original Lion King. This man unironically wears a lion's head and mane, like he's about to enter RuPaul's Drag Race and win. He looks fabulous, and he's a big, beefy Russian guy who will only, thank you, robot, who will only hunt the most dangerous prey. The most dangerous prey is a spider. There's like 4 animals there. More deadly than a spider. And like, he's been trying to kill Peter Parker since 1964, and he's never thought to bring like, what, a rolled up magazine? A plastic cup, and maybe a note card to slide it underneath. You go out here, Peter. You go out here, Peter. Goodbye now, Peter. You're trying to beat up a teenager dressed like a bug. You're trying to he's a freaking millennial. Send him some hate quotes on Twitter and take away his phone. He'll be powerless. He'll be powerless. I don't know if Daredevil likes my tweet or not. How will I keep living?